Hello everyone, welcome back to my second video of my YouTube channel. I am Sonk. Yep, that is my YouTube channel name. And today's video, as you saw in the thumbnail, I will be reviewing my top five favorite games from Xbox. Now, I have 5 games. They're all from my Xbox 360. I don't know how many of you guys know them. I'm probably going to get a lot of controversy for one of them, but in my opinion, I really did enjoy this game. So yeah, let's get into it. I also forgot to mention, this video was actually brought up by one of my commenters on my last video called Clipsy. Big shout out to you, man. Thank you for this video. I actually don't play a lot of Xbox anymore. I play a lot more on my PlayStation. But yeah, thanks to you, man, I was able to go back and I had major nostalgia moments with these games. These games I grew up with. I want to thank you for that, man. Yeah, if you guys want to comment what I should do from next video or have any questions for me, I'll be happy to answer. So yeah, let's get into it. The first game that I will be reviewing is Call of Duty Ghost. This game was actually one of the ones I didn't want to play because when I first heard Call of Duty Ghost, I thought this was going to be like, oh no, it's like Call of Duty versus Spirits or something like that. No, that's what I thought it was. But no, this is actually my 5th favorite game on Xbox and my 3rd favorite Call of Duty game by far. Or actually, wait. No, it's actually my 4th, but yeah. Oh, it's my 3rd. I'm sorry. You get the point. I love this game. I love the backstory with the bad guy, Rourke, how he was a ghost of the Spec Ops team. And he was tortured, and then he became the bad guy. I really like that. I also like the story of the father, how he was correlated with Rourke, and there was like a backstory between them. So yeah, this really good game, really good story. The only mission I didn't like was we were underwater, and that mission kind of made me mad because it was very hard for me, and it wasn't that fun. But other than that, I love this game. The only mode I didn't like about this was multiplayer. I feel like the maps were too big. And I don't know if it was the bots, but the bots were just not great. Extinction made up for that, though. Extinction for me was very solid. Could have expanded it more. I really loved Extinction. This was a really good game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend the campaign. Campaign is probably one of the best I've played in Call of Duty. Yeah, not much else to say. Really fun game. Really enjoyed it. Call of Duty Ghost, 5th place. My 2nd favorite game. Probably gonna get some controversy for this, but it is, drumroll please, 4. Yep, Halo 4. I know, probably gonna wonder, why is Halo 4 above Call of Duty Ghost? Why is Halo 4 on the list at all? I do understand why people don't like Halo 4, but for me, it's not, for me, those reasons to not like it don't make it that hateable for me. And in a few ways, it actually is better than another game that I'm going to list later down the series. The reason why Halo 4 is up here, though, is because I really like the way they correlated the 3rd game to the 4th game. I think like Chief being in space and then being on a rogue, what was it, like a void planet or something like that? Oh man, the Forerunner world. I know he was on that. How did I forget it? Yeah. The only thing I didn't like was not the gameplay. I think it was the enemy AI. I feel like it was too powerful or the guns were too weak. It was one of those two. Really enjoyed it though. Yes, this game was very fun. The way that I really like I really like the design of the Didact. I think he was really cool. I think he was really cool. I think the enemy design was really good. Like, if they made the gameplay more balanced, I guess, I think this could have been much better. But for me, no, I can't place it much higher because the enemy AI for me was that bad. The guns were. It's either the enemy AI or the guns were bad, or it could be both. Who knows? Yeah. Also, I really did like the Mantis, I think. I don't remember if I played the Mantis in Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, Halo 3, but I really did like that addition. I think it was very fun. Uh, yeah, other than that, though, not much else to say. I really enjoyed Halo 3. Anyways, Halo 3, fourth place. Let's get into the next game. Game is actually the first Call of Duty I have ever played, Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1, it's a classic, let's be honest. This was my first campaign Call of Duty and zombies experience. Zombies Nocturne Toten terrified me because of the dark map. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start with campaign. I loved Frank Woods, my favorite character. I'm gonna be honest, he's my favorite character. Him and Weaver, I really liked Weaver for some reason. Oh no, I forgot about Reznov. Reznov was my favorite character. I think it was just Gary Oldman did a really great performance with him. Um, Woods, iconic. I really like the story about how Mason was in the Bay of Pigs. He got his friends out but sacrificed himself, got sent to a concentration camp, met with the leader who blew up a resistance. Definitely not real. I'm actually going to comment on that in the beginning of this review. Anyways, Mason, I believe he's the only one who escapes while Reznov gets killed. However, because of the experimentation at the camp, Mason believes he was alive throughout the entire game. And then you get on the final, then you play as back story missions as you're being interrogated. And I really enjoyed that. Reznov's death was actually a very big shock to me. I'm sure it was to a bunch of us. But yeah, Victor Reznov, Godspeed. Anyways, I love the weapons. I love just about everything in this game. The Vietnam mission were fun. I did get mad at the one mission where you're in Vietnam and you're like you have to like burn the barrels, because I remember running out of ammo and not knowing what to do because there was just too many enemies and they kept spawning and there was no advancing. It wasn't until I watched a tutorial that I got through. So anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops, third place. I enjoyed that. Anyways, next game. For my next and final two games, I'm going to start with second place, Halo 3. Definitely not Madden. Let me open the case. There we go. Halo 3. Get 10, baby. This one I really did enjoy. For one, I don't know if you saw my last video, but if you did, you know I'm a sci-fi nerd, and I love Halo. And for Halo, Halo 3 was just a classic for me. It was the one that got me into Halo. And when I did get into Halo, I just remember loving the game. It was amazing. I really liked the gameplay. The only downside to the gameplay for me was you couldn't sprint. And I played Call of Duty before, so I knew sprinting was an option, but I couldn't do it in the game, which was a big downside for me, and was actually one of two reasons why I didn't put it in first place. The other reason is unlike my next game, I couldn't get access to multiplayer because like the servers were down by the time I actually got Xbox, and I didn't have Xbox Live, so there wasn't much I could do then. Yeah, I loved this. I love how Chief got sent down from space. I know a little bit about Halo 2, but not much. So, yeah, I do know he got sent down from space from some sort of explosion. The final mission, I really liked the Arbiter. The Arbiter was very fun. Well, he wasn't fun, he was loyal, I guess was the word. How he helped Chief and Keyes get to the Halo ring to destroy it, to wipe out the Flood. I really like that ending. And the mission where you're like driving and then there's explosions and there's the Flood versus the Guardians. I don't know what they were called, but they were fighting each other, and then there was just chaos as places were blowing up. It was very fun. Enjoyed this. Love Halo 3. Only downside, you couldn't sprint and there was no multiplayer. So second place. And now to the final game. It is, drumroll, Black Ops 2. Yay! I absolutely loved Black Ops 2. This of all the games I have, I played this one the most and the most varied. Yeah, I've played each of the game modes on here except for Nuketown. I don't know why I didn't get Nuketown on there. Wait, does it even have? Okay, it doesn't have the thing on it. That's why. So unfortunately, I didn't play Nuketown, but yeah, I played Zombies, multiplayer, and campaign. I absolutely love Harper. I remember first getting the game thinking he was Woods for some reason, but I was seeing a drone, so I was confused. Yeah, other than that though, I loved Raul Mendez. I think he is one of the best villains in Call of Duty history. I was playing Black Ops 7. I can't tell if they've nerfed him or not. I have not played enough of it. Yeah, I I have a lot of mixed opinions on Black Ops 7, but that's for another video. This is about Black Ops 2. I absolutely loved how Section was Mason's son and how Mason had correlations with Raul Mendez, and so Section had to finish that with him. I did like the part where you get to choose decisions, like if who you want to kill, if you want to kill them. It's not like Telltale, where it's the illusion of choice, where no matter what, it's the same thing. This actually, like, they matter, especially with the canon ending. Yet I have yet to achieve that though. I'm gonna play this year though, try and get it. I do love this game. Still holds up. The graphics are still pretty good. The multiplayer is still a blast. I really like the fact that they put in sci-fi into the campaign. I think they did a really good job with that, especially for the time. And I'd say it's aged really well, surprisingly. Unfortunately, we do not have a female president. I'll give them that. We could have, but yeah, we don't. So, and also zombies. I loved zombies. It terrified me more than Black Ops 1, but yeah, I just loved zombies so much. The fire, the lava, the transit, and oh, what was it? It wasn't buried. It was what was the map? Okay, it was town. Town. That's what it was. Town. I actually really like town. I probably played that map the most, but transit's not far behind. Yeah, not much else to say. I love the Easter eggs and black. I love the Easter eggs and zombies. I love the story. This was actually the first game I also played with friends, so this kind of added a bunch of points. Yeah, I love Black Ops 2 though. It's aged really well, so as most of these games. Yeah, that is my list. Black Ops 1 takes first place. If you want to leave your recommendations of what your favorite game was in the comments, feel free to do so. I am more than happy to take suggestions. I am more than happy to play. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day.